You've probably spent real money on supplements that didn't do much for you, or you followed a supplement protocol that somebody swore by and it really didn't do much either. Not because you did it wrong, but because it wasn't built for you. That's not a motivational statement. That's a biology problem, and it's the exact problem that this whole entire system was meant to solve. Now look, I didn't set out to write a health book. What I did write was a tool. It was meant to be shipped out with the DNA test kit so that when you got your results back, you already had the context on the whole entire system at play. Since the launch of Project Rebuilt, you could not buy this field manual separately. You had to buy the test kit first. Now, it's available on Amazon. And I want to explain why, because that reason matters. When someone runs their DNA panel, they get a report back mapping 35 high-impact genes. Methylation, inflammation, oxidative stress, metabolic health, detox, hormone metabolism, and neurotransmitter balance. Every variant that matters for how their body actually operates. The report tells you what your body is actually working with, and the protocol builder turns that into an actionable supplement stack with lifestyle advice. But neither of those things tell you how to eat, how to structure your environment, or why the order of operations actually matter. That is what the field manual was intended to do. It was the operating context that made the whole entire system land. Genetics is the map, terrain is what the map describes, and the field manual is how you basically work the terrain. It shipped with the kit because it had to. I know what this sounds like. Something that was previously exclusive is now available to anyone. And that's a fair read. But this is what actually drove the decision. The people that need this system the most don't even know they need it yet. They're still trying to figure out why the same supplement that worked so well for somebody else is doing absolutely nothing for them. Why the diet that fixed their friend made them feel worse. That question has an answer. The field manual is the answer to that question. What I found consistently is that the people who actually understood the system were the ones to actually take action inside of it. Not because I pushed them, but when you understand the system as a whole, you can clearly see the logical next step. So the book is now published, not as a product launch, but as a clear entry step into this system. The book is comprised in 6 sections. You have your genetics, nutrition, environment, fascia, exercise, and supplementation. Not because these sections are some sort of trending wellness jargon, we'll call it, but because every single decision that you make with your health affects one of these 6 systems. The nutrition section is not general. It covers histamine overload, mold recovery, gut health, methylation support, real situations where what you eat changes what's possible for your specific terrain. The genetics chapter walks you through all 35 SNPs, what each gene does, what your variant changes, how that shows up in day-to-day life. So when you run the panel, you already have the vocabulary to read your own results. The question you're probably thinking now is, well, Mason, do I get the book or do I get the kit? Look, they were never meant to be separate products. They're all part of one system. The kit is data. Your specific variants, your specific priorities, a protocol built for your specific biology. The field manual is what makes any protocol land, including ones that are built on your genetics. Now, you can read this without running the test, and you'll understand your terrain better than ever before. You'll make better decisions with your food, the environment, and your specific supplementation. What you won't have is the specific map of your own biology. One is the terrain, one is your specific map. 3 people should have this book. One is somebody who already has the results and they want to understand the underlying context on why this protocol was built for them. This is what shipped with your test. Now it stands on its own. The next person is someone who is not ready to buy the kit yet. Start here. The foundation is the same. When you're ready for the kit, it's the next logical step. And finally, someone who's been in the health world long enough to know that the generic advice that they've been following is not really doing them any sort of justice. The problem is that nothing was ever built for their specific biology. This starting point is different. Most people will keep cycling through the same loop. New protocol, new supplement, partial result, reset. Not because they're doing it wrong, because they're working without a map. The field manual is now available on Amazon. The link is going to be down below. It's $34.99, and make sure you grab a pen because this book is meant to be marked up. If you want to go further than that, the DNA test kit is the next step. This is what the book was always meant to connect to. You can find it at projectrebuilt.com. The book existed before it was a product, and now it's both.